Hello all, we are back with some Fallout New Vegas to show off a few mods that I have, and I'll briefly talk to you about what the mod does, where you can find it, and whether or not if I'll keep it. So the first thing that I'll do is cover a couple of power armor mods, since someone left a comment asking me what power armor mods do I use, and honestly the list isn't very big at all. So I have the T60 prototype power armor, which I covered in a previous video, as well as making a patch for the mod so you can actually complete the quest that comes with it. This is my favorite power armor mod for New Vegas. The T60 is my favorite power armor period, but I just love this one so much because I feel like it is the most accurate. I also have the Unoctium version of the T60 power armor as well, but I haven't found it yet in game. So I also have this power armor called XV Charl armor, and I got this one recently. It's very nice. It has a lot of aesthetics going on with it. It looks like a bulkier, more advanced Enclave Remnant armor. It's faction free, and I use console commands to get it. So what I like about this armor is that the helmet will be displayed on your hip when it is unequipped, and then when you equip the helmet it will be removed from your hip. So I really like that feature. You can also use the Robert Male body slide for male characters, although the results were a bit underwhelming. As you can see, I had tried to use body slide on this armor for the male characters to try to make the power armor look even bigger, but it just didn't really look right. So overall I think that this one is great, and it is a keeper for me. So also, if you haven't noticed already, I'm using the Titans of the New West, which is going to give you different animations when you're in your power armor, and it's also going to scale you bigger and taller, and you'll have like all of these nice sounds, and you'll even wield weapons differently. Like you'll use miniguns and shotguns with only one hand instead of two. It's a really nice mod. I feel like if you're a fan of power armor, you definitely already have this in your game. Another mod that I have is the Marie Rose race, and this is a character from the Dead or Alive series. I like to have races and followers from other games that I really like, so I welcome this one. I'm not the biggest fan of DOA, but having a Marie Rose race is nice since there's one in Fallout 4 as well, so you can play her across 3 games, assuming that this isn't hard to port to Tale of Two Wastelands. So the file size for this mod is actually very small, surprisingly, and the only problem that I really found with it is that there's a bit of a neck seam, which is more noticeable on the back of the neck. So I still think that this is a great mod to have, and it would be nice to see this as a follower. Next is DM's 188 Trading Post Highway to Hell. This is going to make some changes to the 188 Trading Post. I wouldn't call it an overhaul, as the author said that they just added some things to make the area appear more realistic and immersive. So honestly, I didn't see anything really that stood out to me with this mod that makes me want to visit here more, or something or someone that could help benefit me. There was nothing really like that. So this mod also breaks the COC marker because I tried to teleport here and it put me into the wall, and I had to use the toggle collision command to get out. So I just wanted to check the place out to show it off. Honestly, I'm not going to keep this one. I don't think it's bad, it's just not for me. Next is the Mass Effect Subject Zero, aka Jack companion, and she has voice dialogue with a lot to say. So you can find this character at the NCR Correctional Facility in Prison Block B. You can ask her why she's here, and there's some different answers that you can give her when she asks you questions, and vice versa, yada yada. I think that the author did a great job adding all of the extra dialogue and giving them a reasonable explanation as to why she is here in New Vegas. The model looks great. It is the Mass Effect 3 version of Jack, which is my favorite version of her. You know, where she like grows her hair out and like shaves off the sides. It looks really nice. And she has the outfit as well. And yeah, like I said, this is the best look for her, I think. I think this model fits very well in game. It's fully rigged. The eyes will blink. Her mouth will move when she talks. I didn't see any clipping with the outfit or anything like that. As a huge Mass Effect fan, I am just grateful to have this mod. If anybody is still here, if somebody could port this to Fallout 3, even if it's just a model, I would be so happy because I would just add the dialogue and stuff like that after. But I would really love to have Mass Effect Jack in Fallout 3. So if somebody could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. You can find this mod on the Gun Network. I cannot post a link to Gun Network on YouTube. They do not allow it. But that is going to do it for me on this video. I definitely wanted to make a New Vegas video since I was so heavy into Fallout 3, trying to finish my mods that I'm making over there. So if you're still here, thanks for watching. I will see you all next time.
Shit, you sound like a pussy. Alright, I'll let it slide. Once. I want to think about everything. I just